In a quiet village tucked between misty mountains, there lived an old glassmaker named Ezra. His workshop was filled with shimmering pieces of delicate glass, bowls, vases, and intricate figurines. People traveled from far away to buy his work, believing it held a kind of magic. However, Ezra had a strange habit. Every evening, after a long day of crafting, he would take one of his finest creations, walk to the river, and smash it against the rocks. The villagers whispered about his madness. Why destroy something so beautiful? They wondered, but no one dared to ask him. One day, a young apprentice named Samuel, eager to learn the art of glassmaking, came to work under Ezra. He observed his master's every move, from melting sand into liquid fire to shaping it into dazzling forms. But he couldn't ignore the ritual of destruction Ezra performed each night. One evening, Samuel finally gathered the courage to ask, "Master, why do you destroy your own masterpieces?" Ezra smiled, his old eyes twinkling. "Come with me," he said. They walked to the river, carrying one of Ezra's most stunning glass sculptures, a delicate eagle with outstretched wings. As they reached the riverbank, Ezra handed the sculpture to Samuel. "Smash it," Ezra commanded. Samuel hesitated. "But this is perfect. It took hours to create." Ezra simply nodded. "And that is exactly why you must break it." Reluctantly, Samuel hurled the glass eagle onto the rocks. It shattered into countless pieces. Glistening under the moonlight, he felt a deep sadness watching something so exquisite turn to dust. Ezra placed a gentle hand on Samuel's shoulder. "Now tell me, how do you feel?" Samuel sighed. "It feels like a waste, like something valuable is lost forever." Ezra chuckled. "That's where you're wrong. The true art of glassmaking is not in the final piece, but in the ability to create. If I hold on to one masterpiece, I may grow afraid of losing it. But by destroying it, I remind myself that my real gift is not in the glass, but in my hands. As long as I can create, I have lost nothing." Samuel stood in silence, absorbing the lesson. He realized that attachment to success or failure could limit a person, but true mastery came from the willingness to let go and keep moving forward. From that night on, Samuel no longer feared failure. He understood that as long as he kept creating, he would always have the power to shape his destiny. Moral of the story: your value is not in your past achievements, but in your ability to grow, learn, and create again. Don't be afraid to let go, because as long as you have the skills, you can always rebuild something even greater.